Hello, everybody, and welcome back to reviewing every single WrestleMania main event in history. Today, we are on episode 23, reviewing WrestleMania 23, where we saw HBK Shawn Michaels take on Jonathan Cena for the WWE Championship. This match has been relatively praised by most who've seen it. I've heard good things about it. However, I myself don't know anything about it, so I will be giving you my very raw reactions after I've seen it. Everybody just got finished watching the match, and this match is definitely going to be going on the top 5 list. I did really enjoy this match. I didn't really know where the finish was going to come. I didn't know that one of them was going to win because I knew the winner going in. However, there were a few times where I was thinking, oh man, that would be a really good spot to end this match. So this match will be going on the top 5 once we get to that. But there are a couple of pre-match notes to make before the match begins. So Shawn enters first to DX's theme song, which is a little interesting, but why not? And he enters to a big pop. They also mention at the time that Cena and Michaels, I don't have Shawn with me right now, so I'm going to be pretending that Triple H is Shawn. They say that Shawn and Cena are actually the tag champions right now, and that, the tag titles were not on the line tonight because these two are actually the only tag champions. Whoa. Which is cool enough. Cena is technically next, but before he comes out, they cut to a Ford Mustang that is just sitting on a road. It revs up, it starts driving around. We don't really know where it is, we just know it's driving. The camera pans up, we see that Ford Field, where they are, is in the background, and then it drives into some sort of lane that enters Ford Field. A few moments later, it bursts through a glass picture of WrestleMania 23, and after a couple of seconds, Cena's music plays, and Cena exits the car. So it's kind of weird where the car is set up. If this is the main stage, and this is the entrance ramp, and the ring is here, the car is about here. So Cena has to go to start entering the match. He does eventually get down the match. His music plays. The time is up. My time is now. You can't see me. They both get to the ring, and the match begins. They start relatively slow and technical. They're doing a little reversal there, counter there, yada, yada, yada. Shawn does start pretty hot. He dominates most of the beginning of this match, but Cena counters with a really good clothesline, something that he does insanely well during this match. Shawn's beating him up. Boom, boom, boom. Bam! And absolutely blows up Shawn Michaels. It's an insane thing about him during this match. So they just alternate control for a moment, but Shawn takes control back and hangs Cena up on the top rope, and then he tosses him outside of the ring. So, gets Cena up, top rope, pushes him over, and now he's outside the ring. So he delivers an enziguri, which is basically, if you don't know what that is, one leg here, they kip up, boom, kick to the head. So Cena's standing dazed on the announce table, not on it, but kind of next to it. At a bar, when you're kind of just sitting next to the bar, kind of doing this, that's basically what Cena's doing. So he's doing that, and Shawn goes onto the ring apron and does a pretty good moonsault onto Cena and onto the announce table. Doesn't break the table or anything, but it is pretty good. Hurts Cena. Hurts. So Michaels takes control back in the ring and targets the left knee of Cena for most of the rest of the match. It's something that he works over by punching it earlier in the match. He bends it the wrong way by wrapping it around the ring post a few minutes later, and he takes control for about 5 to 6 minutes. Nothing notable, just working the leg. He also hits a couple numerous chops to the chest, doing some damage there as well, but nothing out of the ordinary for your average Raw main event. They do the boo, hey, boo, hey spot, which Shawn ends up winning, and then they just do it again. Like, they do the boo, hey spot, boo, hey, boo, hey, hey, hey. Shawn wins. They just immediately, Shawn tackles him in the corner. Boo, hey, boo, hey. This time, Cena wins. Cena's standing in the corner again, and they just run back the exact same spot. Shawn goes for the tackle, but Cena's able to move out of the way, or fall out of the way because of his knee, and Shawn ends up hitting the ring post straight in the cranium. From this point onward, Shawn begins to bleed, which is pretty bloody. Duh. And Cena takes control. He starts the 5 moves of doom. Gets 1, 2, dock the clothesline, 3, you can't see me, 4, and then he's setting up for number 5, which is obviously the AA. However, Shawn's able to escape this one. Cena throws Shawn into the corner, but Shawn dodges the following clothesline. So now this is a bit weird. So Cena is standing here. Shawn is in the corner. The ref is standing right behind Cena. Shawn, out of nowhere, goes for Sweet Chin Music. Cena ducks, wallops the referee straight in the head. He sells this like a gunshot. There are a lot of ways you can sell a Sweet Chin Music. Like, with a Sweet Chin Music, you can sell that move in a multitude of manners. You can sell it like an actual gunshot. You can sell it how Shawn would probably sell it. Or you can sell it like the ref sells it. All of which are pretty good options. That referee is then down and he does not return for the rest of the match, which we'll get to in a minute. But now Shawn has missed Sweet Chin Music, knocked out the ref, and he's like, shoot, I just knocked the ref down. Oh no, which distracts him. So Cena comes up from behind, picks him up, goes for the AA. Shawn's able to counter into a DDT. Now both men are down. Shawn's up first and takes Cena outside the ring and does not follow the strict wrestling rules. He is not very kind to the ring. He goes outside the ring and does a vicious a pile driver onto the steel steps. And like that's not that insane of a spot, something you see in maybe an average Extreme Rules match. And nowadays, this thing looks painful as hell. Like, I'm sorry, this is painful. Like he's got Cena hooked, and boom! And Cena bleeds. He bends like this. He hits his feet on the post when he's rolling down. It looks insanely painful. So Shawn picks him back up, throws him back inside the ring, and goes for the pin. But there's no ref. So, in a way, kind of like Charles Robinson did a couple years after this, I believe, the referee has to zoom in. Shawn's like, come on, and the ref does this. One, two. But by that time, Cena is able to escape. Shawn stays in control. Both men are down, but Shawn does keep kind of in control. Cena is trying to fight back. Shawn pushes him down, and in the process, just kind of goes, oh, but is still in the lead. He's just taking a rest. So Shawn kips up. He is ready. Goes to the top rope. Bang, bang. He is Macho Man. Big elbow drop from the top. Starts to tune up the band in the corner, and by the time Cena's up, starts to go for the move. But he doesn't really engage the leg at all. He just kind of slides towards him because immediately Cena, again, back to that point about clotheslines, absolutely blows Shawn up with a clothesline. Like, normally this is as good as JBL's best clothesline from hell. It is that, like, effective as a move. Because a general clothesline just kind of goes, ugh. Or maybe if it's a big one, it kind of goes, boom. But this thing, I mean, bang! And Shawn is blown up by this. So both men are now down after that wicked clothesline. They both get up, and again, they do the boo, hey spot. Stop doing that. It's the third time in the match. Neither of them really get a definitive lead from that. They just kind of boom, 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 boom. So Cena standing kind of dazed in the middle of the ring. Shawn bounces off the ropes, looking to, I think, do a sunset flip. He just kind of dives over Cena. But Cena catches him with an AA. Bang. His attitude has been adjusted. However, Cena, since he's still dazed, is too slow to get the cover and has to do oh, Shawn's down. Which does allow Shawn enough time to kick out of the move, which is something that very few had done before this event. So Shawn tries a dive from the top rope. So Shawn's up top, goes for the dive. Cena catches him like this, rolls over completely through, flips Shawn over him in a really, really good sequence. I mean, a lot of people say Cena can't wrestle, but with people like Shawn, AJ, Kurt, he can wrestle. Does he need somebody to kind of carry him? Yes. But still, he looks really good in matches like these. This is one of the best series of this match right here. So he's got the AA ready. Shawn moves. tries to do, I think, a clothesline. Sorry, that was a lot. Anyways, so Shawn is going for some sort of move, counters the AA, drops down. Cena counters that with an STFU. Shawn rolls out of it. It's a bunch of super quick reversal, kick. Oh, almost a sweet chin music. No, up for the AA. No, he's countered. Move, 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 move. It's very well done. I can't really describe all of it. I do recommend you watch that because it's insanely good. So eventually, after all of that, Cena is kind of dazed, and Shawn tries an enziguri again. Goes for the kick. Cena ducks, counters. He's got the STFU in. Okay, now we have a real chance, because this match ends in a submission, of the match ending. Shawn is barely able, after about a minute or so, to crawl over to the rope, grabs it. But Cena does not break the hold quickly. So Cena is, had manhandled off by the ref. Like sometimes the referee will get between two guys, hey, stop. But this referee just goes, get off of him! And pulls him to the complete other side of the ring to yell at him. So while Cena is talking to the ref and distracted, Shawn realizes that, Cena's not looking. Sweet chin music straight to Cena's face. That's gotta be it. That's sweet chin music. But again, as with earlier with Cena, Shawn is dazed, has to take too long to get over to Cena, goes to the cover, 1-2. Cena's just able to kick out because of Shawn's poor timing. So Cena goes for the AA, right? He's got Shawn up for the AA. Shawn reverses, goes for sweet chin music. Cena gets the STFU in again, but this time it's more center to the ring, and that way Shawn has no chance of getting to the ropes and taps out, giving Cena yet again another WrestleMania main event victory. I don't remember when his first main event loss was. It's probably a while from now if I look at all my thumbnails because I've already made them all. Man, The Miz. It's The Miz. It's the first time he lost in the main event. But nonetheless, this was a relatively good match. I did enjoy it. I do think it was well booked. I really liked the spots with Shawn and Cena reversing a lot of one another's moves. There was a little bit of post-match, thought I would mention. So Cena's celebrating, gets the title up, and says the win's for his dad. I don't really know specifically why. Probably something important happened in the family. As far as I'm aware, his dad's still alive, so it can't be that. But Shawn leaves, and even though they're tag partners, does not accept a handshake from Cena. Cena goes out for it. Shawn says no, which reminisces that Shawn went for a handshake at the beginning of the match, but did not get accepted by John. So, what do I think? This match was very good and definitely goes in the top 5. I'm going to be putting this all the way at number 2, actually. I do really enjoy a lot of the reversals in this match. Technical wrestling combined with really physical wrestling makes perfect wrestling, in my opinion. Because if I wanted to watch technical wrestling, I'd watch real amateur wrestling. If I wanted to watch physical wrestling, I'd watch the MMA. But if you put them together, that is my ideal match. So, currently, the top 5 list is X7, 23, 14, 19, 20. If you'd like to see any previous episodes of this, seeing my previous top 5 list, you can go do that after this one. Make sure you have a good day, good evening, good night, good morning, good dawn, good dusk, good whatever. Make sure you watch any former or future episodes of this series, and goodbye.